are they manipulating you because you have ADHD? I'm not saying these motherfuckers are like, they have ADHD, let's exploit her. But let's unpack why having ADHD makes us more vulnerable to exploitation and how to further protect ourselves. First, if you don't know me, I'm Ange. I do an intuitive tarot on TikTok and also shamanic healing on Zoom. I'm going to look at this through a scholarly research lens because I'm no expert, but I like to study, right? Just because I've been going through my own journey. So from a psychological perspective, there's 6 different factors that can make you more susceptible to manipulation if you have ADHD. The first one is impulsivity. I'm just laughing because I'm like, if you're ADHD, like right when you hear it, like, oh yeah, dang. So like basically people with ADHD, we can often act impulsive without fully considering all of the different consequences. So it can make us more vulnerable to manipulation by individuals who will exploit that. Example, like a new guy I'm talking to on dating app says, hey, why don't I just take you out of town to this beautiful place for the weekend as our first date? Let's go big or go home. I'd be like, that sounds dangerous, but yes. What if that could be romantic? Yes. Okay. Number 2, attention and focus issues. ADHD can make it difficult to pay attention and notice red flags. The lack of focus can allow manipulative behavior to go unnoticed or unchallenged. Why? I've had people I fell in love with and had been in a committed relationship for over a month, maybe 3 months, who were like full-blown alcoholics, and I had no idea. I just don't see. I'm like a horse with blinder on. I'm sure that feels the same to you. So especially if somebody's trying really hard to be wonderful, to hide this one little thing over there, and they're doing this so you don't see what's going on down here. That's basically, yeah, you get it. Okay, need for stimulation. Those with ADHD often seek out stimulation and excitement. Manipulative individuals may provide that stimulation or exploit this to gain control or influence. Have you ever dated a crazy person? Feels great. Feels great until it doesn't, right? All right, enough said on that. Emotional regulation. ADHD can make it harder to regulate emotions, leading to heightened emotional responses. Manipulators can exploit these emotional reactions or manipulate to control. All right, so we've all been there where we explode. We're not saying anything because we're not noticing, we're not saying, and then all of a sudden we see the truth and then we lose our fucking shit and become completely unhinged. And then they flip it on us. They're somehow now taken aback by our dysregulation. The manipulative people can use that to guilt you. And that's why if you constantly struggle with the feeling of, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? I see this a lot in my tarot clients, wanting me to pull cards in a one-on-one session about like, did I do something wrong? Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? Okay, low self-esteem. Number 5, people with ADHD can struggle with self-esteem due to past failures or criticism. It's kind of building off of that emotional regulation one, in my opinion. It can make them more likely to seek approval from others, making them vulnerable to manipulative behavior. If you don't like yourself, you're not going to tell someone to fuck off when they start doing something weird to you sometimes. And I think, especially if we've had parents who are really critical in this way, and we don't say fuck off, or even politely, no thank you, right? And so it just can make us more vulnerable. And then trust and social skills. So ADHD can sometimes impact social skills and the ability to read social cues. This can make it easier for manipulative individuals to deceive or take advantage. I think this happens to me a lot too. There's been a lot of times where like I've been like, oh, this person is my new friend, they want to be friends with me. And then like I realize as they're texting me like, oh, can you pay to show up for this dinner or blah, blah, blah. Like, they're like a spiritual coach or a leadership coach, and they're trying to get me as a client, not as a friend. Like, that happens to me a lot. So I think if any of these things resonate, just know that this is just your ADHD, and I can help you to navigate this and learn tools and boundaries. Tools and boundaries are really what can help you to stay safe in these situations. And I'm here if you need 30 minutes to talk about your situation and what's really going on to find clarity. I love you.